Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. As we now head towards summer, the Springfield-Greene County Health Department will be monitoring a couple different things to keep you safe as the temperatures get a little warmer. And we decided to bring in Catherine Wall with the Springfield-Greene County Health Department to join us today. And you guys are going to be doing a few things, testing local streams where people often get in and swim. And then you guys are going to be on the lookout for heat-related illnesses as well. Kind of talk to me about what streams are you guys going to be testing and what are you looking for in those streams?
Yeah, so that's a big part of our program of the summer. You know, the start of Memorial Day for us really is the start of summer for the health department. And we look at 5 different locations in our county to really get a feel for what's in the water that people are going to be using for different recreational opportunities. So they're spread out throughout the county, and those are listed on our website.
All right, and what are you exactly looking for in these waters when people get in?
So the thing that we're really concerned about is bacteria levels. The most common being E. coli, and I think people are really pretty used to knowing what E. coli is. They've heard about it quite a bit, and they know that's not something they want to ingest. And so that's something that we're really focused on and looking at. So we measure those levels to know just how much bacteria is in the water.
Sure, and we've had a lot of rain, a lot of flooding lately. Does that pose any additional risk to people swimming? Is that something you guys are looking at as well?
Absolutely. You know, just like you said, we've had a lot of rain. In some cases, there's been a lot of flooding. And so the way that this works is all of that washes down into those streams. And so we're really concerned about those numbers. Unsurprisingly, for that first week that we had testing, all of our numbers were really high for bacteria. That's what we're going to expect when there's been this much rain. And really, when there's been a significant rain, you don't want to be in our local streams. You want to find something else to go and enjoy in the outdoors.
Sure. So as of right now, would you say for people interested, maybe stay away at least for a little while before trying to get in those streams and rivers? Well,
the thing we would tell people is, you know, to check our website. That's health.springfieldmo.gov/summer, and those have all sorts of tips and tricks for both having those different readings for what that bacteria looks like. And also, you know, if it's just a really hot day and you want to get out in the streams, we also have some healthy swimming tips as well.
Sure. What are some things people can do to make sure they don't, you know, catch any of these diseases that might be in the waterways?
One of the things to look at is if that water is murky, we really recommend that you don't get in it. That is an indicator that that ecosystem is just not balanced. Another thing to think about, if you have an open cut or if you've been sick recently, you probably shouldn't be exposed to that water as well. And the other thing, the big thing, is to remember not to ingest that water. That's either swallowing the water while you're swimming, but also keep in mind that our biggest disease carrier are our hands. And so make sure that you're either washing your hands when you get out of that water, rinsing off if you can, or using a hand sanitizer before you eat.
Sure. Are there any symptoms that people might need to look out for if they were in a local river, didn't know anything about the problems that might arise? Any symptoms they need to be looking for?
What's most common here is a diarrheal illness, and so that's something to be aware of and to definitely take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Sure. The other thing you guys are looking at are heat-related illnesses. It's getting hotter. It's getting a lot more humid than it was just a couple weeks ago even. How can people stay safe when they go out in the heat this year?
Yeah, I'm really glad you pointed out that way, that it's getting more humid as well, because that's a real important part of this. The heat index is really something that we want people to pay attention to, because that does make a difference. It's interesting, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and every year we have a spike at the beginning of the season when people just don't remember how hot can be and how fast that you can get overheated. So that's something to keep in mind, is to keep in mind that it is going to be hot weather, that you want to get out. We've been cooped up for a long time inside our homes. We want to be out in the beautiful Ozarks, but keep in mind that you need to stay hydrated and you need to take care of yourself.
Sure. What are some risk factors that people need to look out for before they head out into the heat that would make them maybe a little bit more susceptible to these illnesses? Well,
so the groups that we're especially concerned about are the very young and the very old. They tend to be more susceptible to heat, but really everyone should be thinking about this. The groups that we most often see are treated for heat illness are in that 35 to 55 age range, which is surprising for a lot of people. I think we're really good, especially those kind of in my age range, of looking out for those around us, especially the very young and very old, but we don't do a great job of taking care of ourselves. The number one thing with that is going to be hydrating. And to keep that in mind, we're really talking about water. If you're drinking alcohol or caffeine, those are actually dehydrating, so they're not helping you stay hydrated.
Sure, just make sure you have water out there, limit how much time, and I would assume just being in direct sunlight, if you're out in the sun, that might make those symptoms a little bit worse and make hydration even more important.
Absolutely. And another thing to keep in mind too, we're going to be out mowing your lawns and doing some yard work. If you can't avoid that in a really, really hot day, avoid that time between 11 and 2. Those tend to be the hottest parts of the day.
All right. If anyone's looking for maybe some more information, some more tips, I'm sure you guys have resources available on your website that they can look at.
We do, and we also have other tips for pool safety. We know that that's also very important, and picnic food safety.
All right, Catherine Wall with the Springfield Greene County Health Department, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We'll be back with more Ozarks Tonight right after this.